Hey guys, what's going on? Evan here, Dr. Vice. Today we're going to go over about 6 different movements for warm-ups before we even touch the barbell on our back.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have Evan demonstrate 3 movements he'll like to do, and then I'll demonstrate some movements he like to do, so you can implement them, pick and choose whatever one you want to do. But the important thing is definitely do a warm-up before you squat. So we're going to let Emo demo first.
All right, go whenever ready.
So the first one I'm going to do is TKEs. So all you do is tie band off, put it directly behind the kneecap, and all I'm going to do is keep the opposite foot stabilized, and I'm just going to shift forward, bend, and snap. So what I'm really looking for is just to flex that quadricep the whole time. So come flex, release, flex, release, flex, release. This is going to help us get some blood flow through those quads, wake them up. Next thing I like to do is air squats, but I'm going to hold on to something. I'm going to start a little bit more narrow. So I'm just going to come down, be able to hold on, really work that range of motion. Then I'll slightly widen out each time. I'll hit a couple more, widen out, open those hips up, and so forth. Last one I like to do is in-place lunges, but I'll really put emphasis on the actual exploding back. This is going to help fire up not only my quads, hams, glutes, but it's also going to, for me, grabs in the adductors on the inside here, the inner thighs. So I'm just going to place here, explode back. Place here, explode back. Explode here. And so I'll alternate for them about 10 to 15 aside, and I'll run about 3 rounds through that before I even get underneath the barbell.
All right, so I just want to show you a couple of mobility drills to help open up the hips as part of the warm-up sequence for squats. So one thing I like to do is just doing some hip openers. So you're going to just bring your leg up and just open up out to the side. So that's just going to help open up the groin area there too, while kind of activating some of the glute activation on the back side. So same thing, you can just do about 10 or so one side, and then do 10 on the other side. So that helps just to kind of get that warm up there. Another one I like to do is I like to do kind of like, I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah, just kind of like sweep through the legs here, and then open up at the top. So you're just going to sweep through here, open up there. So when you're coming up the top, you get that glute squeeze, that hip extension at the top, and as you sweep through, you kind of get that stretch in the hamstrings and the low back. So you're just kind of doing this movement here. Same thing about like 10 or so here. You do a little circuit through that motion there. So that way you're really activating those glutes, getting the hip, warming up that whole core center area there. Another variation I like to do is just simple, even hula hoops. So this one here, I always start kind of like in a closer stance here. Kind of just do 10 circles one way, 10 the other way, and then start stepping out a little bit wider. And then really work that, because you'll feel that in your adductor muscle, the inner thigh muscles, as well on the outside there. And same thing, you're just opening that up there. So do 10 one side, you can do 10 the other side, or whatever variation you want. Any number you want, you can go side to side there, but just get that motion there. That'll really help to warm up the hips. So doing that with all the other motions we talked about, good warm up for squats.
Alright guys, so that was 6 different warm-ups that we like to do between the both of us before we even touch the bar on our back. So hopefully the video helped you guys. Send your comments, likes, shares, anything, comments below. Let us know what you want to see, what you liked, what you didn't like.
Yep. So make sure when you're warming up, just make sure you do a nice, good warm up. Don't just go under the bar and just start stacking weight on there. That's a good way to just set yourself up for injury. So good, thorough warm up, and that's about it. So until next time,
bye.
See you later.